Hello and welcome to the Subby Gadgets channel with me Ian, otherwise known as Ven, and I'd just like to take a quick moment to thank all those people who've recently subscribed to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for that, and to all those people who are already subscribed, and if you're not already subscribed then hit the subscription button and join my channel. Other than that, you can check out our Facebook page and our Twitter feeds, and don't forget live streams 1 o'clock GMT on a Sunday afternoon. We're hosting out to Twitch as well. Today what I wanted to do is basically cover off a mission that we've already done, and it's the Power Up mission. So it's one of the support missions where you go insert a power regulator, but this one's slightly different because you actually have to extinguish a load of fires across the base. And as always with these particular support missions, there is a threat level, there is a likelihood that you will come across raiders and scavengers, and you have to eliminate those as well as doing all of that. But there are several different ways you can put out the fires, and that's what I really want to highlight today. So here I am, I'm back at Russell Ring. I've moved away from Jameson Memorial because I wasn't really getting that many missions. And also one of the things that I'd like to show you, if you weren't aware, is this box up here which says all choices. What you can actually do, and this I find this really useful, is you can just push that over to materials, and it actually tells you what material rewards there are in these actual missions. So if you're particularly after an operation manual, you could pick that one up and take that, and you get 5 operation manuals. But what we're actually looking for is a restore the power, restore, prepare agricultural base for operation. I'd like to go for something that actually has, I don't think I need surveillance screens. I don't think I particularly need that as well. Right, okay, so right, so this one's actually really pretty good. So agricultural base, restore the settlement's power centre using the provided regulator, and extinguish any fires in the settlement, and then return to Russell Ring. Okay, you have to have a Maverick suit. So we're going to accept that one, we're going to go with that one. And let's get a shuttle and head over there. We're coming into land at our mission location. It is actually a different location. I actually completed the mission I picked up. And so I've come out to a military base. So this actually gives me an opportunity to point out a couple of things. First, there's 2 different ways of extinguishing fires. And the second is that military bases are a really good place to get schematics for suits and weapons. And that's usually because they have a command centre. And because you have, once you've powered everything on, you can then walk anywhere you like because you've got a security profile level of 3. And because you're in a Maverick suit and you've got the arc cutter tool, you can let's just check, make sure I'm alone. Looks good. Right, so it doesn't look like there's any bad guys around. So first things first, let's get the power transfer tool up and have a look at this terminal. Why can I not transfer anything to that? That's because it's got power already. Okay, great. That's interesting. So let's have a look at the facility. Let's go to there and let's go to the power plant. Give ourselves there we go. Right. Like I say, we're on our own. I'm gonna have my weapon out just in case. Now some of these power plants are actually through other buildings. Now it wasn't like that in Alpha. It does actually kind of make it more interesting because you have to go through like a habitat or something. Right, so before we can extinguish any fires whatsoever, we actually have to get the power on to start off with. So there's the power on. There's the door. Not on this side, there isn't. So I think I might actually have to go through that building to get into the power plant. Let's have a quick look around the other side. I'm going to go with no door on this side either. No. Okay, so we're going to have to go through this way. Let's find an entrance. Which means we'll have to cut through a couple of doors. But we have the power of the arc cutter. Alright, there's a box container with some goodies in it. Let's snag them. Right, first door, get the arc cutter out. Transfer tunnel, right.
Entering pressurized environment.
Right, so this one's full of fire, so we've got to be careful. Because touching the fire is bad.
Energy transfer complete.
So now I'm going to power the doors to get through. Mind the fire. Right, now I've got to cut through this one. With the cutting tool, not with the profile analyzer. So, wrong button. I'm not particularly worried about suit energy. Because once I've powered place on. Oh, hello. Yeah, look, this looks bad. So I've got to avoid the fire just there. Got to be careful about that. So, power regulator. There we go, and over and turn it on. Okay, so lots of fire. Now where's the... Now you may find that you can't get to the controls that turn on turn off indeed the environment pressure. Let's see if we can find one. So I haven't seen one on my way through. Doesn't mean there isn't one. Might be upstairs, but then I might not be able to get to it because of the fires. Yeah, I think that's going to be a thing. Right, so in this particular instance, because there's a lot of fires in the fire in this building, I'm going to have to use the alternative method. Which is perfect, because that's what this video is about. Right, so on the exterior of the buildings, if we have a look at this. So under facility, if we go for surroundings, and you have the atmosphere processing consoles. Now I actually want the one for this building. However, let's see, we might be able to find the atmospheric processing unit, which is the one that's inside the building. Hopefully, actually, if I go staff list, power center, power plant, there's a data port. There isn't one for the power plant. Okay, so yeah. So we need to find the atmospheric processing console on the exterior of the building. It might be that one, it might be a different one, but we have to power the building on first. Oh, hello. I'm not alone. They've turned up. Now I've got a fight on my hands. However, I've now got power, so I'm not worried about my suit. And I've also got probably access to ammunition because I can get in and out of the buildings. But I'm going to have to fight these guys off now. But over there is the processing unit, which is what I actually want. Right, it's this thing. I'm going to cut this open with the arc tool. And you can't do anything with the panel inside until you've powered the facility on. This panel is not lit up. And most of the fires are already out now. So I just have to find out where the rest of the fires are, but I'm going to have to get rid of these guys first. And as usual, I'm going to do this from the top of the buildings where they can't actually get to me. And this is why I've got my kinetic rifle rather than my energy rifle. What annoys me is the turrets are all going, but they don't actually attack these scavenging characters. You just wait until they've dropped their shields and then you take them out with a kinetic rifle. So I'll get on with that. But that's it. That's pretty much the crux of the video. It's a case of, if you can't get to those on-the-wall consoles inside the building, then you have the alternative outside to actually decompressurize everything anyway. And every building has one. As you can see, it's done pretty much what I need it to do. Right, let's see if I can take these guys out. I always love a bit of combat. And you see the torches? That's what I'm looking for when I originally turn up. Dude, you're standing in front of a turret. Shoot the geezer!
Sweeping area.
Right, I've just had a shield drop. It's not his. Let's go sneaky, sneaky. It's not hers either. Stuff. And down. And that's why I have a kinetic rifle with me. And it's just a case of, because I'm in a Maverick suit, I'm not really particularly geared for combat. So it's a case of having to wait for them to drop the shields and then take them out. And because you've got access to ammunition and energy, you're not going to run out of either. Plus, once you've cleared all these guys out, you get the bounties for them. Plus, once you've cleared them out and you can get around everywhere. Oh, hello. Missed both my legs. Once you've cleared them out, you can go to the command center and then loot everything that you can find. Right, I'm going to get rid of these. I'm going to show you that. Okay, well I think that's the last of the bad guys. I'm desperately short on suit power, so let's give it a quick recharge. Now I can do what I like, but I do need to put out some more fires, so I'm just going to go around these access panels. It's just a lot easier than finding them. It might be the one over there in the hub. Okay then, let's put some back into there. Let's see if we can find the one up here quickly. That looks suspiciously like it. Try to make sure that we're this is always draining your suit energy.
Mission status
And there we go. Right, so that's all of the fires put out. That's the mission complete. Now, if we head over to the command centre, again I need a quick recharge on the old suit. over here we can find the security lockers. So interesting enough, the command center and the power center were one and the same, so I had to enter in through the command center to get to the power core to turn it on. Did I actually turn the pressure on inside? I'm going to go with no, so I'm going to quickly do that. It's up here somewhere, wasn't it? Ah, yeah, here it is. No, let's put the pressure on, that way I don't have to use suit power. I love the zero G in this. Right, so what we're actually looking for are security lockers, and they are in these areas here, which are sort of like, hey, yeah, it's a restricted area. So, here we go, here's one. Out with the arc cutter. Cut off the maglock. Let's see what we've got. We've got data banks, GMADs, surveillance equipment, things like data banks. Okay, probably it's not the one we're looking for. And you do actually have the difference between assets and goods. So with assets I've got a limit of being able to pick up 30. With goods I can only take 15. And depending on the suit you're wearing, depends on how much of that you can actually pick up. Right, so what we actually want... There's also data you can pick up around here, and if you really wanted to, you could turn off the authorization scans. Grenades... Short grenades, right, okay, so let's go through here. It's this bit here, and it's usually round the back here. And it's these lockers, so it's this one here. You can see, so. So what we've got personal computers, a suit schematic, now that's the sort of thing we're after. And a ship schematic, universal translator, personal computer, surveillance equipment. Right, and there is another one over here. Now this is slightly smaller, but it's usually the bigger one behind us, the one that we've just been through. That goes on. Personal documents and nutritional kind of health monitor. Health monitors are used for upgrading your suit. But those are the locations of where you'll find weapon schematics, suit schematics, vehicle schematics, and building schematics even. And they're all very valuable. Now you could also look for the data ports around. Oh, there's ammunition. If you need some ammunition. Now you can get into the buildings, you can pick up whatever ammunition you want. No, steady on, this isn't the Enterprise. Good grief. You can turn off all of the turrets if you really wanted, point defences. Not that they actually work against anybody other than you, which is a bit disappointing. Oh, there is. Data point, let's see what we can get for the data point. Classic entertainment and a duty roster. Oh well, nothing too amazing, but there we go. Right, and that's it. So we've come to a military base, we've powered it on, extinguished all the fires, and then we've raided it for schematics and other goodies. So, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you found it useful. Don't forget to hit subscribe and join my YouTube channel. Check us out on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And don't forget, live streams out to YouTube and Twitch on Sundays at 1 o'clock in the afternoon GMT on Sunday. So until the next video, thank you very much for watching. Until then, bye bye.